Hey everyone, today I'm going to review the Spectra Dew-350 hospital grade breast pump. I bought this pump in a pinch, to be honest. I have bought one hospital grade breast pump. It was actually used, and when I received it, it didn't work. And I was in the middle of my relactation process, and I needed a pump that was going to work, or I was going to be, I was going to have to give up trying to relactate, and I really didn't want to do that. So I went back online and I went to eBay, and instead of looking up a specific brand of pump, I just searched hospital grade breast pump. That's all I searched, because I knew that regardless of what brand pump I got, I knew that I needed a hospital grade breast pump in order to relactate successfully. I knew that I was going to be using it quite often, and it was going to need to be able to do the job that I needed it to do. Looking on eBay, I found the Spectra Dew-350. It was $199 brand new. So first off, I was very skeptical. $199 for a hospital grade breast pump, brand new at that. I was not really sure. So instead of going ahead and buying it, I did a lot of research as far as, well, I say a lot, but I just read tons and tons and tons of reviews before I decided to purchase it. And all the reviews that I found had nothing but good things to say about it. So I thought it couldn't hurt anything. $199 beats the heck out of renting one monthly or buying one of the name brands like Medela that were more expensive. And the main thing is I wanted to get a new one this time, because the last time when I bought a used one, it came to me and it didn't function at all. And I needed to get started on the relactation process. So anyways, I got the pump, and this is the pump. And I did show you guys the pump in another video, but I'm just going to show it to you again. It's got its cords attached right now. But this is the pump. I don't know the exact weight on it. Let me see if the paper has any specifications of how much it weighs exactly. 2.1 kilograms, and I don't know what that is in pounds, so you can do the conversion if you want, but 2.1 kilograms. And so yeah, it's a little heavy. It's nothing too extremely heavy though, but it does have a handle right here, so it makes it easy to carry from room to room or wherever you need to take it. It has a dial on the front, and this all the way to, that would be my left, all the way to the left is the lowest vacuum. All the way to the right would be the highest vacuum. And of course you always want to start on the lowest section. But down here, this is where you hook your tubing up, and there's also a little rubber piece here that allows you to stop up one or the other, so that you can pump one breast at a time, or you can leave it off like I did and pump both breasts together. If you turn it to the back, you'll see this here. This just vents it, so you want this to stay away from any walls, furniture, anything that's going to block it. You need it to be able to breathe while it's working so it doesn't overheat. And an easy on-off button. So yeah, and then it has on the bottom 4 little rubber pieces, and that just helps keep it, stable on a table, keep it from moving around. Okay, so I'm going to go over just kind of all the little pieces first, and then I'll get into how the pump works. Now, you'll also get 2 of your breast shields that come with removable I don't even know what you call these off the top of my head, but these come off, and then it has little membranes. So you have 2 of those. You have 2 of your cords. These pieces here come apart. This is a filter to keep backflow of milk from getting into your machine. You will receive 2 of these. You can set your bottles in. I actually haven't used them. You receive 2 of their massaging I don't know exactly what they're called, just silicone massagers. You stick them inside of your breast shield, inside of here. You also get 7 bottles. 2 of the bottles come with the nipples and the caps, and the other bottles, they all come with a little cap like that to prevent spillage. The bottle connects just like this, just like that. And you also get replacement filters and replacement valve membranes. Okay, so when I got the pump, I cleaned up all my parts, boiled them in some water to sterilize them, and got started. And much to my surprise, I did get 1 ounce out from my first pumping session with the pump. Now, I was in the relactation process really early on when I got the pump, and I was only making a little bit of milk at a time, but this pump did a great job at removing the milk. At first, I thought the pump was not as strong as a Medela, but after speaking with the company, they have showed me the difference in strength of the 2 pumps, and this pump is just a lot more comfortable, and it doesn't make it feel like your nipples are being ripped off your chest. So it is as strong. It does do the job. It does get the milk out, and yeah, so it actually has helped me in my relactation process. I am basically fully relactated at this point. And so it's very comfortable. It's very, very quiet. It's not loud at all. So that's a plus. You can sit in the living room where the TV is in the family room with everybody, and you can just pump and not have to worry about drowning their TV out or drowning people's conversations out. So that's a plus. The one thing about the shields that I don't like is that it's only one size. And for me, I have small breasts, so I also have small nipples and small areolas. And when I use this, all of my areola and all of my nipple and a little bit of breast tissue gets sucked into this. Now, granted, it's not caused me any problems as far as building my supply or maintaining my supply, nor has it been a problem at removing the milk. I do tend to do lots of breast compressions while I pump, but I just wish it came in, different sizes you could choose from. But it hasn't really affected how I make the milk. However, I used the silicone massagers, but I found that when I stuck these in here, and they just clip on, I found that when I stuck these in here, this little piece, the back part of the silicone, I don't know if you can see it now that I have it in there, this little piece, it doesn't really go back far enough into the tube of the breast shield. So I felt like, well, when I pump, I feel like my nipples swell some, and I felt like it was pinching a little bit. So I just removed these, and I haven't used them since. They were comfortable, all but the pinching part, and that could also just be the fact that I have smaller areolas and smaller nipples, and so more of the tissue is actually getting sucked in. So that could just be something on me. However, this is not a part of the pump, but this is what I've used. This is just a piece from my one of those cheap even flow pumps from Walmart. It's really just soft material, and I just stuck that in there. It fits perfect. So if you're looking into buying this pump and you by chance have one of these little silicone pieces, I just found it to be a lot more comfortable, and it helped to reduce the size of the breast shield. So it helped keep from putting all of my areola and breast tissue into the breast shield. So, and like I said, these come off. You can put these in hot water and boil the water on the stove to sterilize them. They do not recommend putting these in the microwave for sterilization. But yeah, so those work really well. I did try using one of the nipples for Courtney during feeding, and she did good with it, so those work really well. I like that the bottles are small and they're not very large and really big around. I like that they're a little longer because when I pump, I can kind of hold the bottles, since they're just a little bit longer, with my arms and kind of pump one-handed and use my other hand for doing other things. Overall, I think the pump works really, really well. The price is, I mean, $199 for a hospital grade breast pump that works just as well as any other hospital grade breast pump that I've used. Is a pretty good deal. So I'm pretty impressed with how it works. And not only am I impressed with how it works, I have some other tubing. I have tubing from another breast pump that I was using, and it fits onto the Spectra Dew. So if I haven't got a chance to wash up my parts yet, I just hook up the tubing and use my other breast shields, and it works just fine. So that's one plus. Now I only know of one brand that I have at home that works like that, but I mean other brands may work with it. I don't know. I've not tried all the other brands out there. But so that's one positive thing. It does come in a nice, let's see if you can see that, a nice tote. And if you're carrying this around, it's not going to look like you're carrying a breast pump on your back. So it's nice and discreet if you're wanting to be discreet. And so that's what it looks like on the inside. And another great thing is with Spectra Dew, when you purchase one of their breast pumps, you always have available to you for help a lactation consultant. So that is one huge plus. So anytime you have any questions or concerns, you don't hesitate to call them and ask them, or send them an email and they'll get right back in touch with you and help you figure out anything that you're kind of going through with your breastfeeding and pumping experience. So I think that's great. Overall, I give the pump 5 stars. It's a great price. They ship fast. It works really, really well. It's comfortable. It's not painful. It's quiet. I don't really have anything bad to say about the pump. Like I said, the only thing I really wish was the breast shields came in a different size, and that the massagers maybe had a little bit longer of a piece on it to make it a little more comfortable for me. But overall, I mean, I really can't say anything bad about it. I'm going to leave some links below for you to check out. They have a Facebook page, they have a Twitter, and I'm also going to leave a link to one of their listings on eBay, so you can check them out if you're in the market for a breast pump. I highly recommend you try this one out. It beats buying one of the Medela pumps at Target, which are $300. So you're saving $100 and you're getting a higher grade breast pump. So you can't beat it, honestly. I mean, that's what I would do if I were you. So anyhow, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.